And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And right here, it's the NBA on 2K. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors against the Portland Trail Blazers. Taking a look at the Trail Blazers, playing under 500 basketball over the last 10 games. They can do better, and they'll try to get on the winning side tonight. And C.J. McCollum received his bachelor's degree in journalism. He's already done some TV work. He's coming for our jobs, fellas.
Hey, by the time he gets out of the NBA, we'd be ready to retire. But he's going to be in the NBA for a long time. He's at the top of his game.
Listen, you can never have too much shooting. He's one of the best in the business, but I'm not worried about our jobs being taken.
What would your advice be to C.J. on his broadcasting career?
Go to another network.
I don't know. Yeah.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Damian Lillard is not just the best player on the Blazers, he's the team's unquestioned leader. But he said leadership is not all about talking. It's about letting others hold you accountable, too. Being coachable and committing to a common purpose. For him, guys, being a leader doesn't mean he puts himself above his teammates.
I like that story, David, and a good attitude. Great job. Thank you so much. Let's now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months, the scope of that for Green.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Whiteside is out there with Anthony, and it's Ariza in at the 3. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Chris in at the 5. And at the end of the year, Brent, we've been seeing an uptick in play from some young lottery-bound teams.
Well, they're always excited about having opportunity to play loose and play free. The backside of that is you didn't play well enough to get into the playoffs.
Right.
So, good coaching staffs with young teams that have potential, Kevin, will ask their teams to be spoilers. Like, embrace the idea of let's compete tonight against that team.
Make
they're
that your
the 4th
playoff.
seed. Yeah, let's go up against this.
Sure.
There are other teams that, quite frankly, just give up on the year. And some guys will have some big empty numbers to finish off the season. You got to temper your kind of eyeballs on those things.
Now here's McCollum. Over Thompson. McCollum, no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
And they had a few important guys sitting there on the bench at a time when they really could have used them on the floor. They have to play much more in control here tonight.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Curry gets the bucket.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Now here's Ariza. He's coming off a 22-point game against Memphis. Knocked away and stolen by Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Now, here's Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Curry looking around. Green up on top. Pass to Chris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Marquise Chris getting more and more used to using his body on the inside and dealing with the contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Chris. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? So we'll just have to wait and see.
You go back to 2015, the Blazers lost 4 of their 5 starters in the offseason. So instead of rebuilding, they retooled around Damian Lillard, and what a piece to retool behind. Amazing how far they've come in the past couple seasons where they've placed in the Western Conference.
Now here's Ariza. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
McCollum against Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. Chris kicks to Thompson. Here's Curry with the 3. Connects from three-point range. Curry's got 5. Well, you know, Brett, you've got to give a lot of credit to the Blazers front office, continuing to fortify this roster with under-the-radar acquisitions.
Interesting adjusting around a couple of albatross contracts to now have a team that's capable at positions that a lot of teams are trying to fill. That's the wing position.
To the inside, ball's knocked loose. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Damian Lillard.
Just a big defensive mistake there. I mean, it's like 3 points. You want to harass Steph, but when he goes to the free throw line, we know it's pretty much automatic. Always one of the league's best free throw shooters.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. The thing about Curry you have to admire, Greg, he never wants the spotlight to himself, even as a leader of his team. He always wants his teammates to shine as well.
You think back to when Klay was trying to break Curry's three-point record last season. Curry was not only cheering for him, but actively setting him up to make it happen. That camaraderie Curry shows is why his teammates love him.
And for Steph Curry, certainly one of the best to ever play. Iguodala said last season, Brent, that he's already the second best point guard to ever play in pro basketball.
Well, high praise from Andre Iguodala, and why wouldn't you talk about Steph that way? You tally up MVPs and titles and his impact on the game and what he's done to change the way the game is played. The case for Steph Curry to be the top point guard ever is getting stronger and stronger every season. The guy that he's going to have to knock off the top of that shelf, I think, for most everybody who's been basketball fans for a long time, is one Magic Johnson.
Oh, that's blocked.
That's some good use of the length right there from Marquise Chris, reaching out and swatting that one away.
Offensive rebound, and right side sends it back. Anthony dishes to Lillard. The pass to McCollum. In the corner, it's Whiteside. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Curry. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Pass to Ariza. They need this. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game right now. first one falls for him.
Well, known as a defensive specialist for many years, it's the ability for Ariza still to consistently be a threat out there from the three-point line, especially from the corners.
Ariza hits them both.
And the game plan against the Blazers, the last few postseasons has been trapping Lillard and McCollum and forcing someone else to beat.
Yeah, and you wonder if this is an opportunity for Zach Collins to really step into his own, along with Nurkic, who last year was injured during the playoffs, so that there can be some points and contributions coming from your power forward and center position. That'll ease some pressure on your backcourt.
Now here's Ariza, following the miss by Draymond Green. Over Wiggins. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Thompson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Wiggins against Ariza. Good D by Ariza. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Brooklyn Nets. Lillard surveying the D. The offensive rebound tipped away. It's stolen by Curry, and it's the Warriors on the break. And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one swatted.
Portland no good that time either.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Here's Green, and good. He got the English that time as it falls.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Cullen passes to Whiteside. Here's Lillard. Count that one.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Passes it to Green. Outside Curry. The pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. From past the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Warriors lead by 9.
That is Thompson's shot. Just a great rhythm shooter and fully confident in his perimeter game.
Here's McCollum. That's tipped. Curry against Lillard. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brent, we have seen some international showcase games the last few years. Do you like that trend?
Oh, absolutely. I like the fact that our league, we know how global it is with how many players from different countries are represented throughout the rosters around the league. But for our game to travel around to London and to Mexico City and have an opportunity for those fans to see what NBA basketball is like, I think it's an absolute win.
I'd like to see more, actually.
Well, more time for those teams. The timing of some of those trips for some teams are a little bit tough in terms of the travel, but their appearances there mean so much more to grow the game globally.
That free throw, no good. The Trailblazers making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. Trailblazers trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Trent can't hit.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if they're going to keep missing layups.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Damian Lillard? 5th in scoring, 6th in assists, and tremendous confidence and consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Here's Curry after Nasir Little's bucket. Unloads from 13. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Curry against Lillard. And Looney sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Here's Lillard. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game.
That's a nice shot from Damian Lillard. He feels like he can drain it just about anywhere and appreciates the fact that he's got that kind of range.
And here is Curry after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And Looney sends it back. And here now on the 2K leaderboard, the best distributors in the league. The point guards with the most assists per game this season. 4th, Damian Lillard.
And obviously assists are the name of the game at the point guard position. And that's not lost on these guys. It's all about making their teammates better.
Those are some of the best basketball minds in the NBA. The way they think the game out there is remarkable. Always several steps ahead of the defense, finding the right angles, the right openings, and making one unbelievable play after another.
That free throw, no good.
You wonder, with Nurkic last year getting hurt, just how much further the Blazers could have gone. Again, carried by C.J. McCollum and Damian Lillard, their unbelievable dynamic duo at the guard position. But the defensive anchor all year long had been Nurkic.
He doesn't get the second one. And with their high-powered back, Brent, Nurkic providing the Blazers with that sorely needed paint presence. He is a big body.
Big body who sets screens and frees up a bunch of room for those guards that you mentioned, Kevin. But the interesting thing is about all the dirty work that Nurkic can do down low for this basketball team, picking up 10, 12 points in the painted area, putting a lot of pressure on the defense.
And here is Curry after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's Portland now. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. A 12-point game. Here's Trent, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Nurkic. Tries again, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Curry against Lillard. Shoots. Curry, good. Curry's got 20 points.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Lillard, the pass to Trent. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Poole. It's hauled in by Trent. Trailblazers trail by 12. to the wing right side. Lillard. Second shot opportunity, and Nurkic lays it in. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. The Warriors have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best
Take a break.
attributes.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. Good checked in for the Trailblazers. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
1:05 left to play in the first quarter. That cuts the lead to single digits.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Curry against Lillard. Good. Curry's got 22 points.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Trent passes to Nurkic. And Looney sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. .32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Warriors leading by 11. Curry from deep three-point land.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Portland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Curry against Lillard.
Get there, get there. Hey, yo, right here, baby.
Just 3 on the clock. The shot, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green speaks about the importance of passion and effort on defense.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra step to help someone. It's an effort to move up one step to get into the ball as opposed to sitting off the ball.
He should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far.
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Golden State looking at who they've got. That shot missing. Great D that time from Hood. Now here's Little. Tight defense on him. Good on the shot. Little's got his second bucket tonight.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Pass to Poole. Shot clock at 5. And that one is off.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
So it's the Warriors now, following the three-point attempt by Rodney Hood. Here's Poole. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn. And here is Curry. Shoots over Lillard. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, not only is he not missing, I think he's really enjoying himself out there. When he goes on a tear like this, he gets that big smile on his face, the mouthpiece at the side of his mouth, and his teammates feeding off the energy.
Now here's Lillard. 10 points for him. And his offensive struggles continue.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Curry against Lillard. They double-team Curry. Out left to the wing. Tries a three. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Smailagic. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Lillard. 12 points for him.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Lillard misses.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Trailblazers trail by 15. Trent passes to Lillard. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, Lillard is fearless, able to take that hit and calmly knock one down and one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
He throw good, Damian Lillard. Right with offensive rebounding, which players can you count on to create second chance opportunities every game they play?
Well, Giannis in Milwaukee does a pretty good job with his length, grabbing boards and being able to go back in and cause some problems for the defense. Rudy Gobert is always around the rim, both defensively and offensively. DeAndre Jordan did that for years. It'll be interesting to see, if he can continue that role down there to be a putback and a stick-back guy.
Lillard against Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Over Ariza. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 10. Anthony can't hit.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Wiggins following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Wiggins finds Green. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Whiteside. The shot by Anthony. Nobody around. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Wiggins outside. Goes up from the top of the key. He's off on that one, so the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Anthony gets to Ariza. Got a piece of it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Stephen Curry.
And Ariza, much improved as a free thrower over the course of his career.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
The first one falls. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Golden State. So he gets them both.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Here's Curry. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
How about that finish by Steph there? He's just a master at altering his shot after he hears the whistle and gets the contact and finishes.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Collins checked in for the Trailblazers. Free throw good by Curry. Now Lillard. 17 points in the game. Kicks it to McCollum. Wiggins with the block, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Near the 3-point line, it's McCollum.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
Wiggins up top. Ariza covering. And it's Wiggins missing. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. You look at Portland. Right now they're on the outside looking in at the playoff seeds. And, of course, the Golden State Warriors. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, Greg, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure.
Now Lillard, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Here's the floater. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Damian Lillard.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. There's a lot of talk, Brent, about eliminating divisions, something that's been discussed. Do you think that's going to happen?
I don't understand what the divisions are. Do you?
No. We don't pay attention to the divisions.
We don't pay any attention to the divisions.
It's all about conference.
And we know that divisions end up helping in some ways with the playoff seedings, but it just seems strange today to have the divisions the way they are divided up. I think it helps when you're opening up a fish wrap in the morning if you check a traditional newspaper, but otherwise, there could be something that goes away soon.
The Trailblazers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. that one is off.
And Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor. No matter what's going on around, he's still going to be a gamer.
And the second free throw, good. Warriors leading by 8. Thompson the bounce pass. They double team Curry. Wiggins outside. Lets it go from deep. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
And how about the court awareness there? Peripheral vision of Curry. Strong feel for when guys are uncovered. Finds the open man.
Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 22-point game against Memphis.
Yeah, but there's always this point, Kevin. You got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
And doing a really solid job getting that ball inside. Much more of a physical presence here in the second.
And you see Clay back out on the court. Can't help but think of him going down with that torn ACL in the finals.
And Clay showed exactly how tough a player he is. Stayed in to hit his free throws, asked to stay in the game, and became an instant legend even in that losing effort. How about the heart?
Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Thompson no good on the free throw.
Klay Thompson just never dwelling too long on a game where he might miss a couple shots, or over the course of maybe a couple weeks when he's not in his best form. He turns it around pretty quickly, does Klay, and it's pretty impactful.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Ariza has the open look. Drops in the tray. Ariza's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ariza rising and firing.
Lillard against Curry. Here's Wiggins. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And for all-time great shooters like Klay, you need to have that confidence in your shot.
Well, I think Klay's confidence grows a lot too, Kevin, from the fact that he knows on a nightly basis that the ball is going to come his way. It's one of the best aspects of the Golden State Warrior offense is that they share it. So you're not going to go through a 10-game stretch where the opportunities to score aren't there. Klay's going to see shot opportunities because of Steph's unselfishness, and because he's such a world-class shooter, he's going to work his way out of slumps pretty quickly, and then he's going to go on a tear.
That free throw missing.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Chris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Here's Poole. Passes to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's tipped, and there's going to be a foul. He definitely made contact with the ball, and in doing so also got the body, so we'll see free throws here. This is his first free throw of the game.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Trailblazers trail by 13. Lillard outside. With some arc. That one doesn't go.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Wiggins passes to Chris. Golden State moving it around. Here's Poole, covered by Lillard. 2 on the clock. And Thompson launches it from deep. Ariza with the rebound.
Yeah, still trying to calibrate right now because he had 1 3 in the first quarter, but nothing since.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Trevor Ariza. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Ariza. And Portland making a change here. Hood's checked in. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Warriors leading by 12. Poole, the pass to Wiggins. Thompson outside. Rebounded by Hood. And so Hood will bring it up for Portland. Deep 2 from Anthony. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Golden State's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And Thompson kicks to Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's 12 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, some situational awareness there from Klay Thompson. He understands the offense. He understands where the cutters are, and he finds one.
Anthony with the bucket.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Top of the key, Looney. 1:07 left in the first half of the game. Thompson in the corner. This one for 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Ariza's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hood finds McCollum. Warriors with the rebound.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Here's Poole. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Thompson against Hood. Inside. Kicks it out to McCollum. Hood deciding where to go with it. The Warriors pull it in. Chris has got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson inside. 18 that time from Hood. And we finished 1 half of basketball. The Warriors on top. They lead by 13. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing it, we can come out with a W.
Hey, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 27 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists. Hey big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Incredible offense performance by Steph. Man, I wish I could see that again. He could beat you at all three levels. Has a great feel for what his team needs from him, and he can give you that at any moment.
Kenny, let's get your insight on Portland.
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. Pairing up with the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Whiteside, and it's Ariza in at small forward. And Portland has possession. The Warriors making the shot. Stolen by Thompson. Here we go, one-on-one. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Thompson's got 7.
Good predictive steal by Klay Thompson. Makes a great read. Snatches that one away. Gets in the passing lane.
Anthony finds Whiteside. McCollum feeling it out a bit, and it's blocked. And here comes the break. Wiggins with it. He's picked up by Ariza. And it's Wiggins missing.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And that one, good.
Quick fire on that shot. Melo with the catch-and-shoot jumper. No defense for that play.
Out to the right wing. Here's Chris. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got his 6th rebound on the night. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space, and CJ cashes in.
And the Warriors miss again. Trailblazers trail by 13. And that mid-range jump shot discouraged for many players, but not for C.J. McCollum.
I love the way that C.J. can just wind his way to spots on the floor and speeds up when he wants to, not when the defense is asking him to.
And he gets it to go.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Thompson outside. In the corner, it's Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's McCollum. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Count it, good. Whiteside's got his first basket of the night.
Well, Whiteside always around the rim. Such an amazing offensive rebounder, and second chance opportunities is where he does a ton of damage.
Here's Green. Covered by Lillard. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over McCollum. Thompson misses. Trailblazers trail by 12. Deep 2 from Anthony. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Anthony. Over Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
How many thousands of times have we seen Melo in that position to pick up a shooting foul and to force the defense to foul him?
For Portland, they have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Anthony. That one is no good. Warriors leading by 11. Up top, Curry deflects the pass. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Damian Lillard.
Oh, when Steph gets into the lane, he does a great job of shifting and moving the ball around and does not go away from the contact, forcing a foul.
Free throw good, Curry. Here's of Nurkic. He's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Trent passes to Lillard. Green with the block.
Oh, I like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one.
Warriors leading by 13 to the paint. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he hits both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Lillard, the pass to Trent. And there's the pass to Little. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Little's got 6 points.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Pass to Pascal. Outside Curry. At the elbow, Green. Dishes it to Thompson. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. He kicks it to Little. Back to Whiteside. And it's good, 2 points. Whiteside's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, when you have a guy with that kind of size and the skills that come along with it, Whiteside, an excellent option on the interior.
They double-team Curry. Here's Pascal. He has 7 to the middle. Nice shot by Thompson. He's got 9.
Well, you want to push Clay into those areas, and it's a little bit deflating when he starts to make perimeter jump shots more towards the inside.
Now here's Little. 6 points for him.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Curry against Lillard. There's the dish to Thompson. It's stolen by Little. Here's Trent. Can't hit that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. On the wing, Thompson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lillard outside. It's stolen by Curry. Now the Warriors moving it up. Green leading the charge. The shot's good. And the Warriors lead by 17.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Lillard. 21 points in the game. Nurkic in the post. Curry meets him. And Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, Nurkic, with that soft touch, he's starting to cause some problems for the defense.
And the basket by Curry.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Lillard with it. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every 3-pointer he takes right now.
Looney's checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Collins comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Hood subbed in for Little. Trent passes to Collins. Here's Lillard. Great D that time from Curry. Warriors leading by 17.
When he was drafted, Damian Lillard said he wanted to go to the Blazers with the 6th pick. The opportunity to play right away and be embraced by the city of Portland.
Here's Lillard after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Trent. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Trent's got 5.
Lillard becoming better at staying patient, knowing that at any point in a possession, he can take advantage of somebody. That time he found the open man.
Curry's shot is good. And Damian Lillard says, Greg, win or lose, he wants to stay in Portland. He keeps his residence there year-round.
And talk about his loyalty. In high school, lightly recruited, he ends up committing to Weber State. His senior year, all the big schools come calling, and Lillard kept his commitment. That shows you how he's built.
Shot clock at 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Trent's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooter.
Shot from the low block. And another basket for Golden State.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Lillard outside. From deep 3-point range, the Trailblazers with a new shot clock. Here's Trent. He's covered by Thompson. Lillard outside. Curry with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Good. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Trent passes to Nurkic. Over to the wing. Takes a 3. They get the rebound. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for him.
Well, Nurkic is so big, does a great job, and fends off the defense on his way to the score.
Thompson passes to Pascal. Looney kicks to Thompson. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Let's take a look at numbers for Curry. Since the break, he's been simply stellar, averaging 23 points per game, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds.
And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Portland, Trevor Ariza, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw drops for Ariza. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Warriors leading by 17. Chris pass to Wiggins. Now here's Curry. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Nurkic. Ariza against Wiggins. Ariza dishes to Hood. Pass to McCollum. Ariza outside. Back to McCollum. Just 4 to shoot. Great D that time from Curry. The Warriors shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. And it's Wiggins missing. Trailblazers trail by 17. Now here's Ariza. He's got 12. Nurkic can't hit. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Thompson, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Superb job by Clay to draw the contact for the and-one opportunity. Great focus on the play.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
Clay Thompson with 1.
Thompson no good on the free throw.
We know Klay Thompson is a top-tier shooter. He's got incredible form, a great release, but he's also unselfish by example and plays well within this system.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
On the wing, Wiggins, goodbye Hood, from 11 feet away, and he makes that one. Wolves got 9.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Marquise Chris. Klay Thompson is out there with Wiggins, and it's Pascal in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Now here's Thompson. Back to Wiggins. Shoots. Rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 21. Ariza outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
Last year, the average salary for a starting point guard, Brent, in the NBA, was the highest among all positions. What would that be?
Well, with the way the game has changed, Kevin, there's certainly an emphasis on being able to find guys who are initiating offense, scoring the basketball, shooting three-pointers, and you're seeing a big shift in salaries between point guards and bigs. That's where the biggest disparity is. Centers in the league are getting less and less of an opportunity to have the extended big money contracts because the game has moved to the perimeter, and if you're a big that cannot play on the perimeter, there's not a lot of teams that are willing to invest a significant amount of their cap space into the center position. They want guards and wings who can play out there and do the damage from there.
The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Now here's Curry, stolen by McCollum. And now the fast break, Anthony with the ball.
And Melo can play big down there in the paint, so using his size that time to draw the contact.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Carmelo Anthony taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Anthony.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
And both free throws good for Anthony. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. They double team Curry. Passes it to Pascal. Here's Chris. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. Offensive rebound. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. McCollum against Curry. Covered by Anthony. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trailblazers. On Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Houston Rockets. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And looking at the Mavericks matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Here's Curry after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Down low, here's Wiggins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Curry doing a great job there with the pass. Of course, you're worried about the shot all the time, but a nice setup from Steph.
Trent passes to Nurkic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so, Brent, you and I know the legend of Nurkic. Back in Bosnia, a sports agent read an article about a huge policeman, 7 foot, 400 pounds. And this agent tracked down this policeman and asked him, do you have a son?
Well, that son is Jusuf Nurkic, the guy you're seeing out there. And 14 years of age, Jusuf Nurkic had never played the game of basketball. So the agent took him under the wing. And the rest pretty much history here, Kevin.
I like that story. And the first one at the line is good.
Nurkic, another talented player from Europe, playing in Croatia before coming over to the NBA, and the international game continues to make an impact on how it's played here.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And both free throws good for Nurkic. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And a wide open look for McCollum. No good with the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And here's Nurkic after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Here's Anthony, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside. Sweet little floater. And that's now 6 points for Draymond Green.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
Nurkic finds McCollum. When people talk about a player's mileage limit, do you think total games is the most accurate assessment in that?
I don't think so, Kevin.
What is it?
It's the amount of minutes that the players play.
Yeah.
I mean, there are plenty of studies out there that teams are digging around on when players reach. And trust me, they got to be lucky, but you're talking 35,000, 40,000 minutes in the league. That the body is just not capable at that point of replicating the things that it's done year in and year out. So forget about the games. Go to total minutes played. That's where you'll find the biggest fall off for some of your favorite players that have amused and entertained you for years.
Interesting.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Cullen passes to Whiteside. He dishes it to Carmelo. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Green, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Wiggins, left side. Brent, when a team hires a new coach, what tends to be the feelings of the players in that locker room, knowing there's a new voice?
If you are a veteran player, you have the opportunity, more than likely, Kevin, to call 5 or 6 resources that know who that coach is, because most of the time coaches that are getting hired have previous NBA experience. If you're a younger player, you're looking at what it is that's being written and said about that coach to try to evaluate how it is that you're going to fit in. The biggest responsibility, Kevin, is that new coach trying to get as many of those players into the facility or at a meeting or at a dinner to have them understand from day one, as soon as possible, what it is that they're about, what it is he's expecting from them, and how it is he's going to go about them. Then all the other things about guesswork, those go away.
Right. All about communication.
That communication, and communication as quick as you possibly can. That's an important factor.
And here are the Warriors now, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Chris kicks to Curry. Misses the three.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
McCollum passes to Ariza. They could use a bucket. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. The pass to Chris. Outside Curry. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader, truly a special player.
Free throw good by Curry. Brent, when constructing a team, it's always tricky to fit in max contracts. But the truth is, some players probably deserve much more money than they're allowed to receive.
Incredible to say that, right,
It
Kevin?
is, yeah.
But there are guys like LeBron James, whose $35 million contract might be worth 100.
I always thought about Jordan too, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And for the years that Michael Jordan was underpaid in Chicago for what it was he was doing. But in terms of competitive balance for the league and 30 franchises, and for you to try to build a team and a roster to put out on the floor to play this game and have opportunities to win championships, it's really the only way, and sometimes unfairly for guys in terms of their competition and compensation to have to put maximums on what it is that players can earn.
All the officials are all over that one. And it's been talked about for some time, but last summer the Heat finally decided to pull the trigger on Hassan Whiteside. Traded to Portland for Leonard and Harkless. Whiteside and the Heat had soured on each other in the trade. A chance for both sides to have a fresh start.
And he makes the first.
Whiteside's experimented a bit with his free throw shooting throughout his career, even trying jump shots from the free throw line, so still trying to find the magic recipe to be more consistent.
And both free throws good from Whiteside. And the contract structure for NBA first-rounders, 2 years guaranteed, 2 years of team options. Qualifying offer. Brent, should we consider changing that up?
I think it's working pretty well, Kevin. I think every front office is out there trying to find players out there that are giving you value beyond your contract. And that happens a lot when you're a team that has a first-round pick, 1 through 10, 1 through 20, and you hit on a draft choice. You potentially could get 3 years and sometimes 4 when you have incredible players coming into the league as their first year changing franchises around. But a player that's providing way more value than the contract that they're getting at that time. So I don't see that changing much. It gives teams a long enough time to evaluate the talent coming in.
Seems to be working.
It does. And the players that prove it are looking at the calendar saying, could I fast forward 3 years? Because I really like to cash in on what I'm doing for you.
Here's Thompson after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Green, the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
That's a great pass from Draymond Green. Just understands where his guys are going to be.
Pass to Whiteside. Lillard against Curry. Green with the block. Here's Wiggins. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Lillard outside. Kicks it to Whiteside. Outside Anthony. Player salary is obviously a large investment, Brent. What are some other investments that owners can make to help their team get better, either on the floor or off?
Massive one, Kevin, obviously, is in terms of your players' wellness and what it is that you're doing with your physical therapy staff, your strength and conditioning staff, because you want these guys available at the best and maximum potential physically that they can give you. A lot of teams, quite frankly, in the past couple of seasons, Kevin, looking into other ways, holistic therapies, mental approach that they can have mental wellness for their players as part of their programming. So teams that think you build some beautiful practice facility and just let the guys go bounce the ball around and shoot are absolutely missing.
Right? Yes.
Yeah, they're missing the boat on what it is that their players require, need to be complete as people.
Both free throws good from Anthony. Warriors leading by 21. Pass to Chris. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Thompson outside. Launches a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist in this one. Passes it to Whiteside. Anthony looking it over Green. Anthony with the bucket.
Well, the defense swarming all over Carmelo, understanding that he's hungry to score, but didn't slow him down one bit.
Curry from deep three-point land. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. Here's Trent. Dishes it to Ariza. In the corner, it's Whiteside. 5 on the clock. Lillard goes back up, and Whiteside finishes it off. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Here's Curry. Doesn't go that time. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Three-pointer, Lillard. Chris with the rebound. Chris has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Curry against Lillard. Unloads. And again, no good by Golden State. Trailblazers trail by 20. You know, the NBA not the only league with great players and great play. Talk about some of the other prominent leagues around the world. There's some terrific competition.
There's some great competition overseas in the Turkish leagues. Some very good players that play in the Russian league. There are some great players who are coming out of Australia, and we're actually seeing players now skip playing in the G League to go down to Australia to start their development and professional careers. So when we talk about the world game, Kevin, we're not joking around. It's a very real thing, and we continue to invite the best players that we can find, and they come from all over.
And so it's Golden State with it. Portland making their last shot. To the paint. Here's Chris, and Whiteside sends it back, and he recovers it. Thompson for the triple. The shot comes out, so the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Lillard against Curry. Ariza outside, the dish to Lillard. Good on the bucket. Lillard's got 23 points.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Warriors.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Steph Curry.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Now Curry. After the missed three from Damian Lillard. Johnson finds Curry. Now Chris. Covered by Lillard. Chris in the post. Anthony on him. Takes the three. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Blazers ball.
So it's Portland now. It's an 18-point game. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Steph, what was the key that had your offense going so well tonight?
Obviously, guys have to make shots, and when we're creating and moving our bodies and the ball's moving, we're not turning it over. You know, we're tough to guard, and everybody had confidence tonight to go out there and make plays. So that's contagious, and we got to find that to next game if we want to keep this going.
Obviously, the way you guys want to play, Steph. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.